Good morning and welcome to the first Eelectron webinar entitled What's New? Thank you for joining us today and I hope you will have a great time with us. My name is Giangiacomo Pastore and I'm in charge for the export sales for the European countries. Andrea Pontonio, that is here with me, is our product specialist and will introduce you our latest novelties and what's next. With this webinar, we are happy to inform you that we are active. R&D, sales, manufacturing and logistics are regularly working. Of course, as a company, we comply with the regulatory indication regarding precaution and hygiene rules to limit the risk of spreading virus. The communication that I want to give you today is that Eelectron won't stop and don't stop. The agenda of the day will include a briefing regarding our history and values, as well also an introduction to our latest addition in our portfolio. In deep, we'll include a recap of what we did from 2018 until now, from the last Lighting Building, a part of launching of new products for March 2020, and what will be shortly launched to you in the next months. At the end of the session, it will require a small summary where you will see some new marketing tools that will be presented to you. And at the end of the webinar, we kindly ask you to join us in a small question and answering session and a very quick feedback survey. On the following slide, I would like to introduce you a little bit about our history and some facts of Eelectron. We are a family company founded in 1994, based in Milan, with active more than 30,000 rooms installed, which includes also important residential projects and villas installed all over the world. We do manufacture and ideate our products in Italy, and we are the third European company in Europe to develop a KNX stack. We are having branch offices in Middle East and Asia, and our solutions are sold and installed in more than 80 countries. Since 2005, we are a member as manufacturer in the KNX Association, and we are participating actively in the KNX Technical Board, and also acting as official KNX Training Center. With a strong development of our products and with an eye of customization, Eelectron continues to deliver in its path of innovation from simple to premium room automation for different applications on the vertical markets. Eelectron continues to follow its roots of building and dome evolution as a real player. On the next slide, you will see our aim to follow the market trends and the partner needs. In fact, Eelectron is always looking to follow the needs of our professional partners and of course also the experience of the end user, delivering advanced features in our portfolio and with a strong attention on aesthetical design and high quality. Our dedicated solutions are flexible and can match application on different sites with a focus of your market needs. We don't want to be only your product supplier, because we ideate and manufacture added value products, and we are a partner that has the experience to develop and commit on complex solutions. As a company, we also strongly believe that to support our partners from the sales to the technical side and with dedicated trainings is an added value for all of you. In fact, like I said before, we don't want to be only your product supplier. We want to be your solution and trusted partner. Now, for the next slide, I will let Andrea continue the presentation.
Thank you, Giangiacomo, for your introduction. As said, my name is Andrea, and I'm the product specialist of Eelectron. Let's now have a look of what Eelectron did from the latest Lighting Building of 2018 and how we kept updated our portfolio. The F series of actuator is now complete with a new range of 4 and 8 input-output modules, integrating all the functionality that you already know about our IO16F, as the possibility to mix different functions like the shutter management and the HVAC control, or for example, enable thermostat in the input of the device. We release also a new AD84, now on version C, with a new function like the possibility to enable until 4 complete thermostat, and also an important upgrade over the input module of the device. For example, now is able to enable the counter pulse input function. The family of dimmer received an update too. Now is available a new 1 to 10 dimmer for 1 to 10 volt ballast. Also, the phase dimmer received an important update. This because we upgrade our firmware and hardware and deploy a new software called the dimmer load tester. With this software, you will create your own dimming curve for your building. Last but not least, 1925 received an upgrade with a new glass that covers the 3 modules black box, Italian and Mediterranean countries standard. Keep in mind that we deploy new glass, so means that the electronic behind the device is still the same. It means that all the function, all the possibility that you have with our 1925 can be done also over the 3 module black box. Remember that this means also that the 3 module version can be installed on a square or on the black box too. In this slide, you can observe our current portfolio of product and application solution to fill any kind of customer needs. For example, you can see our complete range of design switches from our 1925, 3025, HomePad and MiniPads. We have actuator solution for any kind of application. So as we saw and how we will see from any kind of HVAC, hotel, lighting or shutter management application. These are specified for hotel, guest room, residential and vertical markets. Solution as well, Automo, receive an update. And now let's enter in more details in the next slide. Here I want to show you in deep our new multi-sensor range that can fill not only the technical requirement of the building, but as you can see, can be used also for aesthetics requirement, typically from architects. This is because we are glad to announce you that we are the winner of the Design Plus of 2020 with this product. You can see from the slide a variety of sensors present in this product. So from the traditional peer to the presence detection to the innovative sensor like humidity, temperature and sound sensor inside the same device. The range is composed by a different version of presence detector, from the basic version used only for the presence detection to the standard one with the presence detection and brightness detection. The new multi-sensor, so the last one, is different because it has embedded sensor like temperature, humidity, as we said before. The sound sensor can be used in rooms with parts that are not totally visible by the presence detector. For example, we can cover 2 rooms, one with the sound sensor. In addition, to close the range, we develop a new high bay sensor detector that can be installed in any ceiling until 16 meters. Born to be used everywhere, this device can be installed in wall or surface on ceiling using its accessory. And here you can see the 2 different with clamp for the in-wall installation and with the accessory for surface installation. The new sensors are not powerful only on the hardware, but give you with strong functionality the control of some dedicated function. For example, the control of the HAL system based on date and time. So the sensor can reproduce the color of the temperature of the sun inside your office. More to come, and we will talk about it in what's next session regarding our sensor. With this range, as we noted in the previous slide, we have the possibility to enable an additional logic called the virtual holder logic. The file of the application of this slide is the hotel room and require an additional magnetic door contact connected to a digital input in KNX. In this way, an accurate presence information is managed. The presence detection solution can deduce the presence of the people in the room using one or more presence detector. So for our experience, one can be enough, but if you want to be sure that this logic never fails, we suggest to put one in the room and one in the bathroom. This logic also detects an expected presence, so we are able to move different behaviors, and this function gives the possibility to the hotel manager for a transparent control and evident comfort to their guests since welcoming in room. The devices that you can see in the slide are new DIN rail actuators for electrothermal valves with 8 or 4 triac outputs at 24 to 230 volts AC. This device includes 8 or 4 inputs based on version, of course, with the dry contacts. Input from 1 to 4 in both versions can be configured as output for LED, or we can wire our NTC probe and enable until for complete thermostat. I remember you that our thermostat in our devices from 1925 to these actuators are very advanced, think and based for regulation of any kind of regulation, for simple flow rating management, like in this case with these actuators, to other complex solution with the other thermostat. To complete the HVAC range, we show you our actuator range with the 4LA and 4 triac. As you can see from this slide, we have the same function of our ET actuator, but with these modules, we can cover some specific HVAC solution, like for example, on-off fan coil. This is because we have the 4 relays that can be used for 3 speeds as on-off, and manage the 2 valves in PWM with our triac relay. This to save noise in the room and add a comfort for the occupant of the room. We are glad to show you for the first time the new Horizon mini web server. That is a mini version of Horizon, as the name says. To be more specific, with this version, we introduce a new simplified and predefined graphics that helps the integrator to save time during the startup of the visualization. I remember you that integration with Modbus and Sonos are equally available in this version. Also, Horizon, the normal version, our standard version of Horizon, receive a graphic restyle update to keep it up to the time with the solution. And on the same time, we add a new functionality. For example, our new cloud support. Starting as a cloud connector for different cloud, this thanks to the IFTTT service, or as a bridge between our Kinect system and a voice assistant, for example, Alexa from Amazon. In addition, the cloud services gives you the possibility to enable what we call virtual badge. This solution allows guests for B&B, small or medium hotels, to perform an online check-in and enabling the possibility to enter in his or her room with his own phone without passing the reception. This is because the guest will perform the online check-in, he will receive a QR code, he has to import this QR code in our application for the guest, and from this time, during the check-in time, he will be able to enter and manage also his room with his phone. This is because the added value as comfort for the guest, as for the occupant, with Horizon and Virtual Badge, is what we call bring your own device solution. I think that you already received this request from the hotel, and now we are ready to support this function. To give a proper user experience, we have in our portfolio new 5-inch and 8-inch IP touch panel based on Android. This panel, equipped with a very high resolution screen, can be used not only to install and run Horizon's application, but is also possible to download and install Android application from third parties. This enables you to integrate other systems, like for intercom, by installing directly the mobile application from the intercom manufacturer. Following the request of the market, we are releasing also a new multi-sensor controller based on the 9025 shape. 2 new models are available now, only humidity or temperature control, or CO2 plus humidity and temperature probes. Keep in mind that the RGB present in this device, like in the other 9025, is not only something aesthetics, but can be used also to be smart. This means that we can use this RGB bar to give users in the room a quick feedback of the status of the air, for example, like the CO2. In this way, we can give a quick feedback using some colors. For example, green is okay, orange more or less is okay, red and okay, we needed to enable the UTA. Now, as the title suggests, here you can see our new weather station, one device for multiple measurement. With this device, we give you the possibility to manage some from the simple function required with a weather station to advanced function like the automatic movement of the shutter related to the position on the sun. This is for energy saving. Think about in a winter in Italy where we heat our rooms. If we have the information about where is the sun, we can move up the shutter to help the sun to heat our room, for example. And this is managed directly with our actuators and our weather station. As you note, this enables smart application in your building and in your rooms, pull directly in KNX. Please keep in mind that this becomes more and more common versus the past as a request from your users. Sorry. As you know, Eelectron is famous, very famous in the market, not only for his design and not only for his hardware quality and the software, but also for the customization and the custom design that we can give you. For example, here in the slide, you can see our 9025 desk module thinked and proposed in a particular building, where the meeting room were with glass wall, and for us it was impossible to install our products, thermostat and buttons directly on the wall. For this reason, we propose a new desk module for the user. They accept this module and we start the production for them. So keep in mind that we participate 100% always in your project. So don't remember to ask us if for any kind of customization we can do something. Here I want to show you a short movie about Automo. Automo is an easy to manage, is used to manage easier the lighting and the shading system in office and other spaces. Occupant can make variation by her or his own Automo mobile application directly. The system is compliant with the FSNT Class A of the European standard EN 15232, and Automo ensures savings to the office for the 33% of the energy saving, as backs FNC factors. As we said, it's very easy to install with BLE technology, is quick to set up, and is also simple to maintain, thanks to the Automo mobile application. So as we see from the video, we have different materials and different devices to manage any kind of application in our office. So, as we know, also Automo can manage the HAL function, so we can cover and manage different lighting system from the classic one with a single color to the dynamic white system, based always on time and date of the meeting. Coming back to our slide, here we can see how the system is composed. So devices are equipped with sensors. It works by detecting the people not only from the sensor present in our devices, but also over the presence of the Bluetooth of our mobile device. The system is based on a Bluetooth low energy with an electron mesh system. So it's an electron mesh communication between devices. For the occupant, we have, of course, the application for mobile and tablet. In addition, we can give them BLE beacon to give the opportunity to the system to understand where is the person without his phone. Here we can see how is an installation, a wiring installation of our Automo system. As you can note, it's very simple. Here we have two room modules with two output broadcast DALI output. So two different lines in my office, one for the meeting desk and one for my personal desk, and one module for the second room. As you can see, we have two I/O modules for the shutter management and the Jackie lamp table on my desk to receive the feedback about the actual lux in my room. In this way, I can perform the constant dimming in in the office. We are pleased to share now you what's next, what will be released very soon in our portfolio. So starting sharing from the FCU controller. That is a new fan coil controller developed for be compatible with any kind of fan coil. So this solution permits you to have until 3 different outputs, 0 to 10. And you can observe in this slide also the other I/O present in the device, from the I/O for analog input from digital inputs. Remember that all the I/O not used for the terminal unit application can be used for any kind of general purpose application. For example, if my fan coil requires relays and only 0 to 10 channel as output to manage the fan coil, the third 0 to 10 channel can be used for other additional function. So what's next? What Eelectron will propose to you soon? Let's talk about it, and please note that a specific webinar will be scheduled soon about also this new product. Automo ecosystem will receive a new KNX Automo gateway that allows a smart application from Automo to KNX, or of course vice versa. The multi-sensor family will grow, as we saw in the previous slides, with a new CO2 slave sensor module and as aggregate data on the space and the occupancy. Remember that in the lighting building, we will show you new multi-sensor present in our multi-sensor range. Thanks to the big data generated by our device, and thanks to the big data generated also by the new presence detector, I remember you new data like sound in decibel that before was not present in KNX. We are developing, and thanks, also to Horizon that now is cloud friendly. We are developing new functionality on new dashboard for give you a proper visualization on a medium and a large site with this kind of visualization that that transform for you the raw data to key point indicator that helps in the decision in your building. And at least, but not last, as a new product, we are developing the new high density input modules. So in only 8 modules DIN-rail dimension, we have 16 digital input with the functionality exposed here on the bottom left picture. So with the long distance under the meters for dry contacts and wire cutting identification. A very short recap on KNX that is today 30 years adopted within Europe and in other geographies. Now is enlisted in related standard, as you can see in the left slide. An important action that we are taking related to our product is adopt KNX secure recommendation of some specific new products that permit to support you in technologies operation and in cyber arena. I want to thank you a lot for your time. I finish with my part, and now I give back the speech to Giangiacomo. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. As you will see, new marketing tools are ready to be delivered. In fact, we developed a dedicated demo that allows you to display our products and show not only to the architects, but also to the end user functional products. And also dedicated operational demo case related to the vertical markets. So it could be from the auto solution to the office solution. This is based for each audience you are managing. Indeed, if you like to set up also a small showroom, there is a part of testing products and a kit that is at your disposal. So you will receive soon also this information from us. A major exercise on our marketing and other teams, this is related to a deep update of the catalogs part, which you will find at the end of the day on our website. You can observe now that we have 5 different catalogs that will be also printed and delivered to you. As mentioned in the bottom part, please subscribe to our newsletter if you want to receive any update. We really thank you for that. This webinar is a peak of an iceberg from a communication point of view. For each of the presented devices, we will run from coming week technical-oriented webinars. On text documents, we are finalizing the version that will become available soon on our website. We will active on social too, so please keep an eye on that and subscribe also on this part of our marketing tools. That's all for the moment. We hope you enjoyed the overview of our products, and we will communicate to you in the next month clearly the Light and Building event in September. We strongly recommend you to share a presentation, and we will send you soon to direct it to you. And please remember that the webinar is also recorded and you can reach it anytime. Last note, we have a very short feedback session, and we love to hear from you any comment that help us to add any detail useful to support you and your business. Please follow simple instruction. We're really at the end of the seminar, and now we are open for the question and answering session. We would like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you had a nice day. Thanks a lot, and we keep in touch.